Hello, welcome back to these videos where we learn English every day. Of course, I'm Professor Kent, or Teacher Kent, or Kendo Sensei. So today we're going to learn about abbreviations. So abbreviations, for example, can you check this out? Can you read this? This is from one of the, I teach this in my university. So this is from one of my university lessons. Can you understand this? Let's say hi, HRU. Great. So can you read this? Let's see. So today we're going to learn about abbreviations, some of them here. So for example, yes, LMK was a new one to me, so that's why I wrote it here. It's unusual. Let me know. So of course, here we go. Hi at the top here. Sorry, here at the top. Hi, how are you? Great. What are you doing? Nothing. Wanna. This is shortened, of course, from want to. I wanna, for example, wanna go to, sorry, do you, this would be do you. Do you want to go to the movies? TN, tonight. I don't know. So this is from sounds. I don't know. So I have got to, so this is gotta, I've got to finish my project. Okay. LMK, let me know. Okay, see you later. Yeah, we never say bye-bye or goodbye. We usually say in American way, see you later. Okay, so don't forget, so I'm going to continue. I'm going to teach you a lot of abbreviations today. So don't forget to like below and give us a comment. How about in your country? What abbreviations do you have, or what abbreviations I might miss in this lesson today? So of course, don't forget to subscribe as well. So let's see. So getting started here, I made a list. Let me pull it up of some abbreviations that I'm using in my lessons. For example, there's three main sections we can explain. Yes. So I made quite a long list, but at the top here, of course, use the first few letters. For example, can you guess what these are? Info, med, pro, tech, X, veg, uni. So we usually say uni. We don't have the V as much. And this is company, of course, Inc., Pres, Pop, Net, and Pub, and Prive, and Prob. It's hard to say, but can you guess what these are? I put a star next to net because net is actually using the last of the word. So let's see. Did you guess? Can you write in the comments? But let's see, and I'll come back maybe if you want to write down. So you can pause the video and you write down in the comments what you think these words might be. Number two, use the first letter of each word or name. For example, www. That could be a lot of things actually. NY, USA, SC, DT. This is W with a slash and W with a slash and O, AFK. These are a lot from computer ones. AFK, LOL, BTW, KFC, my favorite restaurant, VIP, BS. This can be more than one thing too. MB, VEEP or VP. POTUS is a new one. POTUS, SCOTUS, and FLOTUS is becoming popular in the last 10, 20 years. CEO and CU. CU again, I put a star here because unlike these are all first letter of each word. CU is not. It's from the sound. Of course, C and U. SEE and of course YOU. And then the last part here, of course, we have AEIOU. Leave out some of the letters. So can you guess what these are? So I won't read them. They're hard to read. Okay, so now we'll go back. So please pause the video if you want to write down in the comment section below what you think these abbreviations stand for. These are American ones. So if you're not living in America, or if you're living in another English country, let me know. Or maybe in another area of America, you might have different ones. Let's see. So, of course, top here is info and medication. So I took my meds. We say meds. Pro soccer player, professional. Technology, example. Yeah, vegetable. Yeah, vegetable is not used much, but it's possible. Uni, sometimes UNI, or this one with a V, university. Company, Inc., incorporated. Pres means president. Pop, of course, popular, like pop music, popular music. Net, of course, internet. Pub is public, so public school, a public bar, public cento, for example. Private is a private one that only private golf club, only members can use. And prom is a problem you might have. Let's see, and of course, use the first letter. This could be wrestling group, but what I was thinking when I wrote it was www, World Wide Web. I put this because of the net above. Then, of course, New York, USA, United States of America. SC is unusual. That's why it's doing a line here. Is self-care. It's using in my book, which we'll use in a minute. So I'll read a story in a minute. DT is, of course, Donald Trump, like a famous person's name. So, of course, in the sentence, you'll understand it. But if you're taking notes quickly, Donald Trump, DT. With and without is how we take notes in America with those. AFK and LOL, these are, of course, more internet ones. AFK means away from keyboard. So maybe if you're playing a game or if you're chatting with your friend online, AFK, maybe you're away, you're taking a snack break or something. You're away from your keyboard. LOL, laughing out loud. We have a longer one, rolling on the floor, laughing out loud. We have that one as well. BTW, of course, by the way, used a lot. We just, in emails, we write BTW. KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Veep, of course, very important person. So VIP, sorry, I should say VIP. BS is Bachelor of Science, which is American degree for a 4-year degree. And MBA, which is what I have, is a Master of Business Administration. Veep or VP is, of course, the Vice President. It could be the Vice President of America, or it could be the Vice President of your company. So I'm at the Veep today. I'm at the VP. These are newer ones. They're actually old, but they're becoming popularized in the last 20 years. POTUS, SCOTUS, and FLOTUS. POTUS especially, I've heard a lot used in dramas or news. So they all were created around 1890 for the telegraph. The telegraph. So POTUS is President of the United States. So OTUS, of course, the same. Then SC is Supreme Court of the United States, and FLOTUS is the First Lady of the United States. So when they're talking shorthand, they'll just say, the FLOTUS has arrived in our city today, or POTUS is coming to our meeting, or SCOTUS has decided on a new thing. So the news might say SCOTUS has decided on a new thing. So again, this is of the United States, the OTUS part. So President or Supreme Court or First Lady. CEO, again, sorry, that was from 1890s they created, but it's become popularized in the last 20 years. CEO, of course, Chief Executive Officer. You also have CTO, Chief Technology Officer, CFO, Chief Financial Officer, and CEO, of course, I mentioned earlier, that's just the words. Then the last section, like I said, leave out some letters. Of course, DR, everybody knows DR, doctor, and this is health. This is people and manage, and there's a red star here because I was giving an example. You take out, look at health or people or manage. You take out all the vowels, A, E, I, O, U. If you take them out and it's shorthand, people know, oh, okay. But the trick is the first letter has to be the same. If the last letter is the same, is also great. Like health, we have H and H. So there's some activities you can find on the internet for native speakers, but even if you're studying English, you can try it, where the words are all misspelled on purpose. They take the letters, the same letters, like health, for example, and first is H, last is H. They mix up the middle part, and a native person can read it normally because our brain will see it and fill in the blanks. Okay, the letters are here. The first and last letter is the same. Okay, I got it. So, of course, but the first and last letter, the first letter has to be the same, and if the last letter is the same, it helps. But important, for example, I took out the I because it's a vowel, but of course we don't know what this is. It's weird. So if you want to put here, you could put like this. You could put important like this. So at least the first letter is the same, so we can guess what it is when you do these abbreviations. Okay. So again, so please pause this video, and if you want to look at any of these or type in the comment section. And let's see, next, I will show you this neat website here. They have some, sorry, before that, that's right, I'm going to read you a story. So can you take notes? So take notes and you can write in the comment section later. So similar to this, how we started at the beginning with the different chat messages. Now I'll read you 5 quick sentences. So take notes, trying to use these abbreviations we just used. So here we go. These ones here. So take notes with these abbreviations as you listen to these sentences, okay? So good luck. Let's see. So first, number 1, Self-care is becoming more popular with young people. So self-care is becoming more popular with young people. Remember, don't write the words, write the abbreviations the best you can. So you try to write quickly. Number two, for example, many young people use technology and get health information on the internet. For example, many young people use technology and get health information on the internet. Number three, our guest is Carlos Perez, a nurse and public health expert. So our guest is Carlos Perez, a nurse and public health expert. Number four, it's important that people with diabetes take their medication. So number four, it's important that people with diabetes take their medication. Number five, you should see a doctor to diagnose a health problem. Again, so number five, you should see a doctor to diagnose a health problem. Okay, so in the comment section below, try to write these five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Write down what you think you heard. And really great comments will be write down your abbreviations sentence first, and you could put equal sign what it should say, the full sentence would be. Okay, so now in the end here, I just want to show you this great website. I'll link it in the show notes for this episode. I found this about abbreviations. Yeah, it's a great one. BYOB, bring your own bottle. We usually say when we're having a party, hey, I'm having a party on the weekend, BYOB. So bring your own beer or bring your own bottle if you don't like beer. ETA, estimated time of arrival. RSVP, yes, you have to reserve. And telephone. And this UTC is not used as often, but it's universal time code, like it says later. But yes, it's matching the time. And vet, of course, like doctor is veterinarian. So here, I'll just go through this quickly, but you can pause the video if you want to see these in more detail. By the way, yeah, all 50 states, it mentions here, all 50 states have initials. That's true. So where I'm from, Tennessee, we say TN. But I didn't use any example before. I use NY for New York because it's the first letter of each word. Tennessee is just weird. It's just TN. So a lot of states are like that. So some states like Alabama, AL, it's starting the word. But TN is just randomly. Okay, let's see. So here's some great ones. The first topic, so this is a great page because it explains in different categories. So they explained in different areas. I explained how you make it. For example, do you use the first letter or both letters or shorten the word? So let's see in these categories, everyday use, we have approximately, appointment, apartment, ASAP, that's very common, as soon as possible. Care of is common on a letter. We say care of so-and-so. Department, DIY stores, do it yourself. Yes, establish. ETA, what's your ETA for the party? Estimated time of arrival. Yeah, minute, I usually always write minute like this. Miscellaneous, Mr., Mrs., no. Number. Number, maybe I would make a number sign instead, but this depends on the people. RSVP, yes, of course, this comes from French. For, of course, please reply, if we translate this to English, sorry. Telephone, temperature, veterinarian. Veteran, yeah, that is right. Veteran, we use veteran a lot, like he's a war vet, we might say. And then VS is versus, of course. Then here's some cooking ones. I'll just go through quickly. Gallon, quart, pint, pounds, if you use pounds in your country. And of course, geography. This is very common one. Avenue, boulevard. That's less. Drive is common. Lane, road, street. Kind of the bigger it is, the higher it up is here. So road is probably smallest. Road, lane. Lane is really small too. Lane, road, street are small, and then drive becomes bigger. Avenue and boulevard are very big. Roads, of course, east, west, all directional. Academic ones like Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Arts. Maybe I'll make another video about this one day, but in America, they mean something different than most countries. They don't mean you studied art stuff or you study maths and science stuff. So that would be more in British countries. Okay, let's see. Abbreviations for work. Yes, we did most of these, or some of these, sorry. CFO, CMO, yes. Accounting, Vice President, VP, yes. Senior Vice President, that's a common one. PA is very common. Where's your PA? Your personal assistant, your kind of like secretary. They do everything for you. And let's see, MD, of course, managing director. Social media, yes. Be right back. That's the one I should have used. Yeah, be right back. That's going to LOL. We said no problem. On the floor, laughing. Thank you. You're welcome. Sorry. Yes. What the? My college students know I say this all the time. What the? And then my college students say, hell, hell. He wants to say hell. So, but I'll stop short of that. So I usually say what the instead of saying what the hell, because it's kind of rude maybe to say that in my class. FYI, of course, for your information, just kidding. And this is you can stop the video, but these are different agencies in America. So you probably don't need to know that. You don't need to use as much. Then, of course, time and date. This is also not as popular, but AM, PM, basically people say before noon, afternoon. It, of course, comes from the Old Latin. All of these do. And BC before Christ. And here's the time zones in America. For example, I grew up in CST. EST is New York, I guess, and PST would be California, right, where I went to school. And then, of course, here, understanding Latin-based ones. Yes, we have a lot of Latin-based ones. For example, PS at the bottom of an email or letter, postscript. So that's a great one. And CV, curriculum vitae. We have resume, which is more used in America, and CV, which is more used in British countries. So CV means curriculum vitae, course of life, as it says. And resume is more used in America, but they're basically the same, just different names. Okay, so I'll link this in the show notes. So I hope that was very detailed today. And don't forget, those listening earlier, those 5 sentences, don't forget to write in the comments how you did. So what was your abbreviation sentence and what was the full sentence? So until next time, I hope you have a good day and see you in tomorrow's video. See you.